They won't be needing this anymore. They are dumplings. Not quite gyoza. Ah, Fricker's ill-gotten gains. 50 meat. The door. Well, I cleaned up this town pretty clean. Be sure to step in everyone. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his cell door back. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got 4 times more secure. Any Fricker boys left for me to round up? No, they won't be bothering this town anymore. Well now, that's a right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. Got another little task for you if you got time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. The Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Did you bring me something to read? Here you go. Much obliged, partner. Let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? I know my shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Oriole Hole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Thank you kindly, stranger. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Howdy. No trades right now. All right, back to the mine. No, 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 no. You got shovel. Gotta find 2 more sticks of dynamite somehow. Check the elevator. No. Don't need any more blasting caps. Alright, I got a plunger. Nothing left in the toolbox. Do. Maybe Stinky has something for me. That's what I'm calling Old Man Crazy Eyes. Whoa, he's in the bar. Oh, he doesn't want the silver nugget? Oh, here we go. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give me 81 meat for it. Ah, he smiles and hands you some meat. Fine and dandy. See you later, Pete. Wait, there's a shovel prompt for Poopy? Okay. Gotta clean this goddamn town up. Wow. Found these mugs. Are you? I want to be banned from a city. Are you Susie Cochrane? How you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. Sorry for your loss. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and I couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said it was cows. Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't no cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid, see? Mom and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Yeah, I don't know how to get more dynamite. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that I used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago, happened so fast. Didn't even have time to get out my rifle and out of the gun safe. Cows smashed up the front door. Fire started up back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I ain't want to talk about it no more. She refills her mug from a bottle. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keep me here. No desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Can I ask you a favor? Need someone to go get it for me. I'll go get it. Cochrane Ranch. We might get another party member. Don't think I've ever heard someone say Cochrane out loud before. Cochrane is probably a better pronunciation, but Cochrane just sounds so much better, you know? All the water's boiled away. Cochrane or Cochrane? Someone behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. House is the only thing still staying. My God. Fixing a knife. A varmint skinning knife. Say it 5 times fast. Cochrane, 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 Cochrane. Those pies were not safe. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Deal with it. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I think I'm gonna be okay. Mysticality level 2. You got Susie's rifle. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yeah, here it is. Her eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle. She roughly scrubs her sleeves across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Grizzly. Thanks, Grizzly. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you out west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Sounds good. Wish I didn't kill that goblin. But I didn't know about goblin talking. Well, one more look at that trade man, just see if I can trade anything, but I think it's time to mosey. Alright, trading locks for Trade a fine pocket watch, huh? Wait a minute. I have a varmint skinning knife now. If I go back to Snake Town, can I skin these snakes? Or they might just be gone forever. Yeah, they're gone forever. Alright. It's time. It's time to head out. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? On second thought. It seems like this might be the kind of game where, if you do things in a certain order, you can accomplish certain things, but if you do them in a different order, you can accomplish different things. So, I didn't have the skinning knife when I went to the Snake Ranch golf thing. So I can't skin snakes, so I can't trade in snake skins. See what I'm saying? It seems to me like we're done in this town. I can't do anything else. We're a real shame. Not sure how we would have gotten that other dynamite then. I don't know if we have to actually talk to them to get them to follow. Alright, we'll find out if they come with me. There is no, like, come along button. Briefcase snake, turnip, venoms, medicine, dynamite, homing oats, needle, shovel, varmint, skin and knife. Yes. You're properly horsed and you're ready to start a new life in the West. All you need is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Alright, we could either take Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, or Susie Cochran. Susie lost her family to cows, has nothing left. The Doc wants to hunt down a necromancer. And Crazy Pete is a crazy elderly man. Doc? I mean, Doc wants to hunt a necromancer. That's good motivation. I'm down with Doc. Do. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. Hit the dusty trail. One last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up? Keep it up. Alrighty then, let's go. Consult the southeast-west map. The Hustler gave you. Only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. You discovered a new map application. Manifest Destiny Camp. Well, it looks like Dirtwater's where we're going. Now, when you walk up to the TNT, it just says, this should not be so close to the fire. Oh, there's my good horse. Ludwig von A. whinnies as you approach. Comb his mane. He makes a glurk noise. It's your partner. Room for rent. Shadows over Loathing is like this game, but Lovecraftian instead of Western. Which means it's probably pretty fun. Can't wait to get back to the stable and pet this horse. We're a ghostly carriage here. Get in? Gun Manor DLC. Chinese food is A+. Delicious dumplings and delicious pork lo mein. Dirtwater Mercantile, Dirtwater Post of Ice. This little girl is selling flowers. This gun sure is heavy. A lot available, a lot available, a lot available. Good lord, I'm getting the... Not a lot available past this point. Very good, I get it. Gonna farm the hell out of this hole! Sure hope this corn... I can't tell if that's just a joke setup, the lot available stuff, all the way up to not a lot. Or if there's gonna be a town expansion element. Howdy, you the sheriff here? No, we currently don't have a sheriff. Alright, I'll give you the sheriff. Do you, have law enforcement experience? I mean, not too much, but... Have you been to sheriff school? Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar at all with the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become a sheriff on your first day. Well, when you put it like that. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed, protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. I'm sorry. It's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time. Anyway, you need any other help? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. She points off and to the right. No, wait. You misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. It's a wanted poster, or a wanted poster, if accuracy is important. Wanted! The House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, general public nuisance. Also murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the house in the desert. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location's unambiguous. You want to go after them? Yeah, sure. Note the location in your copybook. Wasted! The Stripy Hat Gang. For grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. This jail's a lot bigger on the inside. Oh, it's a ghost cell. On the outside, this is a small building. What kind of ice we got in here? Newfangled telegraph machines. Locked post office boxes. I'm Grizzly Carlson. Any mail for me? Yep. Darn. What we got here? Sundry provisions, miscellaneous provenders, various groceries, assorted comestibles. My stuff for sale. Oh, now dynamite's for sale. Use discover a new map location if you could find a high vantage point. Used in combat. See, this one doesn't mention the outside combat part. I wonder if we're just past the point where we're able to do that. Learn a new snake oiling skill. Oh. Oh my. I mean, I definitely want to buy that. I already got a shovel. 1,000 for a shovel, sucker. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the modern snake oiler. And binoculars. And a couple sticks of dynamite. Little plum pudding. A wonderfully silly game. Oh, yes. Alright, I'm happy with that. Pleasure doing business with you. This is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, you sicko. Inspect it. Look! The Jewel spittoon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks. A poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But the spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Fine. Fine. You're hunkered now, next to the brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert, and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, it's bad, because it's only the water part that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled, concentrated, until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them, and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah? Glorp? Feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. You found something! You found a tag. You found a tacky, filth-covered, porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Hooray! Poker room. Is that backwards music? The piano player is not very good at his job. Ooh, slop meat? Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Sign that says, see bartender for darts. This is where the chef prepares ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Atop this potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. Hey, what are you doing here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you could do for me. I'm all out of saltpeter. I need someone to go pick me up some real quick. Alright. Isn't that used to make gunpowder, though? And other things! Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Oh, okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Alright, I'll be back. Slop helper. This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay you any attention. Man points to the sign on the counter. Slop. 5. Meat. I'll buy some slop. Plate of slop. Old man stares off in the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to you at all. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Grizzly. Glad to know you, Grizzly. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do you for? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Saw the sign out front advertising a room. Need any help? I'll have a shot of bourbon. Who's that old man playing the piano? Oh, yeah, you're advertising a room, are you? That's right. Finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, great. That's super nice of him. Oh, Grizzly, what can I do for you? Need any help? Well, if you're handling mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I could do. Thanks, I poked around in here myself, but I lost the key. This is taking a strange turn. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Coming up! Dirt water bourbon. And, can I get some darts? Sign on the dartboard says to see you for darts. Ah, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Well, see you, Lloyd. Alright, let's try and fix it. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch at his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and sproinging and clinking that's going on inside. It looks pretty complicated. Come back to this later. Poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A flush beats a flush. A player with more than 13 cards in their hand must add 23 meat to the pot. A royal flush beats a straight. A player caught with a pocket 9 must swap cards with a player on their left. Jacks are wild unless accompanied by 2 fours of hearts. A player passing out drunk at the table must immediately double their bet. 2 deuces and 2 fives of clubs count as reverse royal full house. A mustachioed queen loses against a pair of 9s. Nevada flush beats a royal backwards royal reverse California straight. A straight beats a straight. A full house beats a straight. A player holding a queen must remove their boots. Any player who draws 3 must add 8 meat to the pot. A player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must draw a new hand of cards. This table's full up. No room at this table. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady at your right introduces herself as Ada, and the player to your left says their name is Edward. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. A pair of deuces of clubs. It's the first round and the pot is 60 meat. You estimate your chances of winning at around 20%. Moxiously stargaze. I'm gonna check to raise my chances. No, I'm gonna moxiously stargaze. You arrange your cards into a more aesthetically pleasing spread, plus 20% chance to win. I'll check. Ada grumbles and taps the table. Edward hesitates for a moment, then checks. It's the last round of betting. It's time to do or die. 65% chance to win. I'm gonna cleverly raise. Pretty sure that wasn't Stargaze. You give your cards a wry, appraising look, then raise by 20 meat. You lose 20 meat. You wordlessly reveal your cards. A straight. Ada has a Montana straight. Edward slowly flips his cards and reveals a straight. You win! You gather your haul. The ante has been raised to 25. Good old poker. Gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. It's your partner. So I have a guest room now. We went into the poker room. We got a quest for the kitchen. A cowbell. I think my straight beat their straight, because otherwise their straight would have beat my straight. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. My own personal bedroom. Nice view from up here. Whoa, the smoking ruins of a ranch. You pinch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. They really were one-time use. Insult yourself in the mirror. You call yourself a good-for-nothing jerk. You gain the effect angry. Thanks for straightening that out. You're better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angry, you're liable to pass out. Wait, what's going on down here? Oh, I'm angry. If your anger gets any higher, you'll pass out from rage. A skeleton approaches you, in that jittery, stop-motiony way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterwards. Fight that old has-been. Got the jump on him. Each opponent takes 3 damage. Target get. Oh! We can heal. Oh no, hot! Bap! You got skull chips. Bean-stained pants. Meat. Our grit went up. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits hold up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yeah, Sneaky's my middle name. Alright, if you say so. So sneaky. From the sound you say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. Not gonna be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Bring it on. That's not what I meant. I meant fight the dog. Snake! Snake! Oh god, Snake! Might be it's time to heal the main character. Oh my. Wait, can I only attack the guy in front? I would love to attack anyone else. Bang. Heal. No. Well, they can only do X damage to me at this point, so... Bang! Yeah, dump garbage on me. Very good. Bash him. Heal me. I'm glad I took the healing character. Give him the old thwacky wacky. And now kill him. Yeehaw! Bag of ears and such. Desert Gang 6 gun. Damage 4 to 5. Damage 6 to 7. Don't feel like carrying the entire house of the Desert Gang back, so you just took the bits. Skull chips. Increases your maximum HP by 5. Just a bunch of items. We have a better weapon now, that's nice. Dog has wandered off in search of some better masters. Ah, MacLeod, stuck to his guns. Let's go to Stern's Ranch. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered off without setting it off. Or maybe they were just out of matches. You took the dynamite. Oh, thank God, needles. Safe cracking 1. Lockpicking and safe cracking are unique and distinct. That's unexpected. Pile loose boards. Some food. Jellied escargot is no good. A weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Howdy, Duck. If we're gonna look into necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. You know where they are? I did some research in the territory cemeteries a while back. Alright. Territory cemetery. See if there's a pattern. You okay? Yes, sorry. Anyway, one of them is not too far from here. How you gonna crack a safe without a needle? I have needles. I got them. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out what the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to help us. Alright, makes sense. Nope, no safe cracking. Alice says you told the bartender in the Jewel Saloon you'd try to fix their broken piano player. Thanks for the reminder. I figured this cow shape might, no wait. That would be the other person we could have taken with us. She's all about the gun dead. So some beans! Blackened beans. Oh, a stock certificate. Your deft fingers find a hidden cache, and in the back, you find Mary Stern's diary. Toy box contains a single object, creepy burnt porcelain doll. Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Grizzly. Hi, Grizzly. You're nice. You want to play with me? Yeah, sure. Let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Sure as shit. Hooray, the game's almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into a secret room? No, what is it? Magic word is peanut butter. Got it, peanut butter. You shudder as you realize the talking doll hasn't been invented yet. Spooky. Peanut butter, peanut butter. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet. Chill runs down your spine as you touch the goblet. Alright, let's go finish playing tea time with a doll. My tea! We can finish our tea party! Yeah, let's go. You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah! Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch house ruined chimney. She turns toward you. See you soon! She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off. That's probably fine. Nothing wrong with that. I got a lock. And a lasso. And ranch punch. That's probably fine. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of the outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. It's a flaming cow skull. Bang! Nothing of the scampers will ever harm you. It's skittering you must fear. Exactly. Anyone who ever worked at Twitter is now either an ex-employee or an ex-employee. What's going on, Andy? Muscle level 2. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand, and you reach into the toilet with the other hand. You get a toilet pistol. Hooray! Deals stench damage instead of physical. Applies 5 poison to the enemy. Oh my. Can I give Mary stuff? I want to give Mary stuff. +1 to Moxie. 6 to 7 damage. My old gun was 4 to 5 damage. That 5 poison, though. Yeah, it's like for bosses right here. I'll leave my normal gun on for now, but when we get into a bigger fight, that seems like a great idea. Mary Stearns. Gwendolyn Stearns. You got a smoking chrysanthemum. Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint. Charred locket. Jethro Stearns. Well, I don't believe we fully searched this ranch. Sweet Jesus. Didn't expect that to happen. That much zooming out. You crest a hill to see a skeleton propped up on its elbows, looking through a pair of binoculars at the horizon. Guess he died before whatever he was waiting for showed up. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. You got boots. Oh, restless remains. Put him down. Bang. 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 You're dead. Skeleton bone. Got 2 needles. Goblet of blood. Here lies Dave C. Went down... Wait, what? Went down in a theater. Here lies Dave J. Rapapapow! Alright, got the jump on him. Bang, bang. Go to sleep, Dave. Ah, Gumption's level 3, got a gold tooth. Alice examines the bones carefully. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years. Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Ooh, free lunch. Beat the dickens out of him. That's one smart-looking skeleton. How's that mysticality working out for you, skeleton? The truth was out there. It killed him. Goodbye, Dave Duchovny. Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. Pile of bones that isn't moving around. You got a skull with an odd tag on it. This is one of those things that have mausoleums, you know, one of those big marbles things with drawers full of skeletons. Open a whole bunch. Live dangerously. Enjoy a stick of dynamite. Enjoy a stick of dynamite. Okay, I can't aim at one of the other ones. I'll just give this guy a normal shooty. splash damage. Claymore brand dynamite. Alice has become stronger. Way to go, Alice. Wait, can I just like do this over and over again? Can I just like farm for experience? A big sarcophagus. Ooh, mostly burned rags. Gore splattered scroll. Human ashes. A robe receipt. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Light the 2 candles. Alright. Receipt for delivery of 150 black silk robes. Examine it. The whole perambulating dead situation that's going around these parts. You grab a notebook and a paperclip. Receipt to the first page. Necromancer journal. This is a human in the final stage of that whole Ash to the Ashes thing. It's the cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. Scatter them. Well, hold on. We want to scatter them in a good location. The scroll's almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you, you've gotten all that practice reading inside a dog. The scrap. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk circle, then sprinkle them with stardust, and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text is a lot more these and thous and such like that. Plus, there's a whole bunch of gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Alright, so we can't do the human ashes just yet. We need to get stardust. The skull has a little paper totem tied to it that has inter-cemetery loan on the side. Tag of the skull is a serial number. It says it was borrowed from Submission Catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Jesus, this thing's really late. Back of the tag has a catacombs address on it. Alright. Skulls, check them out. So we want to use this later on. Shard locket. Pick the lock. And picture of Mary Stearns. Faded daguerreotype of a little girl. Mary Stearns. Thanksgiving 1894. Sad. You open your Necromancer journal and examine the information you collected so far. Found a receipt for the delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past a Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Progress. Looks like that's everything you got so far. Alrighty. Then sprinkle them with stardust. I guess I could put the ashes down now. Perform the ritual. Nuts! Oh well. What's that? Free experience, you say? Here, have a stick of dynamite. Do, 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 do. I figure, like, I got 3 free sticks of dynamite on top of the ones I bought. Why not? Seven, huh? How much health do I have? I got 10 hit points left. He does 7 at a time. Not a problem. Even if he wasn't going to die. Gold tooth, handful of loose teeth. One more big fight. Take a snake out. Snake. Wildly disappointing snake. Nine. Alright, front guy drops next. Do, 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 do. 14. Wiffle snakes are not very effective. I know, it's disappointing. Do, 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 do. Bang! Alice has become so much stronger. I used a lot of dynamite. If only I could find more snakes. Collect skins from beasts after combat. I mean, maybe if I put this on that slot. Do, 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 do. Your hats, your lapel embellishments, your pistols, your weapons, your offhands, your rings, your pants, your boots. Just so we can get maybe some animal skins of some kind. Fort Cowardice. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southwest western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight. Let's do it. It's a big boy. A bone saw only works at skeletons. You got a snake liver. You skin it with your trusty knife and get a coal snake skin. And we got some venom and medicine. Nice. Rare. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make cannonade. Use your binoculars. Big apple. Big apple. Here I am. Okay, examine. They're incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. You read one. Bean Slinger Division. Another! Another! Now you're just looking at the same ones you were before. What's wrong with you? Wants a reception desk. Take some stuff. Black. Spice rack. Lockpick it. Probably shouldn't try to open this pie safe while that goblin's shooting it. Goblin stayed at the desk and repeatedly firing the pistol at the pie safe. Get their attention. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies. Always shooting pies. Could you elaborate on that? Why, shooting a pie? Yes, to destroy, obviously. Must to destroying a terrible pie. What's wrong with the pie? Why, a human will never understand. Ask again. No, really, why? Shut up, so much angry. Looking, I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. Destroy a what? Look, so many holes in a pie safe. You winning, a pie is dead. You certain being? Waiting here, I will checking. That pie shot to hell. Hooray, you are a success. A pie is so very destroyed being. I doing it. So much doing it. But now what? What? What I shooting now? I guess finding another pie? What? There's more pies being? A world full of pies. Oh no, the violencing will never end! Sorry, being. Not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross-bearing. I must going and continuing the fight. Okay. Thanking you! Okay, wishing you good luck against forces of pie. General Gobb strides out the door. Jaw clenched, eyes resolute in pie hatred. Well, that was weird. I guess I'm a general now. You got a lead pie. Thank God I speak Gabo. It's the same building. Hear the sound of several goblins snoring inside the tent. Leave them alone for now. I want to see if I can talk to them if we do other stuff first. Cot is soaked with blood. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing the deaths belong to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Shooting pies never ends. For every one you kill, 3.14 rise up in their place. Those sons of bitches. Look at the papers. They're mostly boring medical records, but you got marching orders. They're a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. No, I'm out of... Oh wait, I don't have safe cracking, that's right. Safe cracking's a separate skill. Has the goblin word for toilet on it. That sign says toilet in goblin, makes it seem pretty likely the goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way you're going in there. What if you didn't take goblin text? What if you couldn't speak goblin? What would happen? Got to jump on him. Do 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 do. Oh, they hit hard. Doctor, hold on. Oh God, doctor. Do do. That's one down. 10. Oh lordy. This is a job for I don't want to fight two of you at the same time. Sweet Jesus. Do, 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 do. Hopefully she gets back up. Ah, mysticality of level 3. You got chemical bullet and hardtack. I have no needles left. Incendiary bullet and a full canteen. Any bales of hay around these parts? Damn it. Without hay, there's no needles. Without needles, there's no lockpicking. Without lockpicking, what am I? Demi-Culverin Cannonball. You can go to the store in town. Marching orders from before of all the army's marching orders. Discovered a new application. Fort all dead. Ooh, put on your hat to add moxie. Doo doo. Weenie! A new medication, Shaggy Dog Cave. We veered off that hard? Ba-doop. Plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave. Jim Plackwright. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better save for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Coal Jr. in the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Someone went to the Shaggy Dog story on TV tropes. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques, and engraving tools, 1 large shaggy dog, and a butt for. What's a butt for? There's a plaque bolted to the wall. After traveling 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Kasai, who was satisfied with water. I hate this cave. The barman provided our drinks as requested and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something really interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined, and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our weapon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from the one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy, after a drawing of lots, to share. Oh god, 1, 2... Okay, maybe just 2 more? After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, we're headed to the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took a small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months, rather than November, in order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages. We exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not retell here for reasons of length. Oh, you won't? However, I'll relate to you the 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater, when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously had contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed in the wagon with our other tools. No! 1, 2, 3, 4... 5! Oh god, you sons of bitches. Well. On our next encounter was a nomadic goblin tribesman who spoke English, and inquired as to our destination. And we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading in the correct course and mentioned that he had only short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. You could just skip it. No, impossible. We have to read the entire Shaggy Dog story. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we greatly accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as a peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt for, and we continued on our way, excited to be nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious. We unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of a cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater once we were arrested. We had decided the time had come to explore the cave. What's a butt for? May I offer you an egg in this trying time? Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that an antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we are relieved to discover it lit easily and provided an adequate amount of light. It's bigger than a butt 3! As we headed into the cave, we further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress to the cave, and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discover the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Oh my god, if this were happening during the 24-hour stream, I would have been killing myself. Would have lost my mind. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swipe of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique owl lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals. Just as promised by the legends of Black Hole Jr. Joyous at our triumph. Black Hole Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest in our wagon and begun the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright. Fucking Shaggy Dog story! A completely empty one. Shaggy Dog Cave needs to be nuked. Nuked from orbit. No. We already read these plaques. Doobadoo, doobadoo, doobadoo. My partner's lucky she stayed outside. Made the right decision there, lady. Off to the side of the trail, you notice one of those weird cacti shaped like coffee cups. Oh, we don't have foraging. Wait. It was the sheriff? Yeah, you wanted it. Give what was left of the Desert House Gang. Well, this certainly is a bag of severed ears and teeth and such. Which gang was this? House of the Desert Gang. I'll take your word for it. Good job. Thanks a bundle. Alright, that was one of the things. And then we gotta go into the saloon. Have you got the saltpeter? Yep, right here. That's the stuff. Okay. Next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy. Because it's literally a knife and it kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You'll be able to find one just if you wander for a while. Okay. Alright. Now that we're back in town, this seems like a good spot to call it on this one.